Nigel, a 1-1 draw here. What's your assessment?
Another good point in the circumstances, but another game we should have won.
What did you think to the display?
I thought we were a bit slow starting. I think the goal set us back. Another goal of the season contender against us, while they are flying in against us at the moment. I think Christie's had one other shot to save in 96 minutes away from home. And we've had hit the post, hit the bar, one-on-one, scored a good goal, and enough situations again to win the game.
It was a fantastic save from Pim in that first half, wasn't it? He couldn't do anything about the first goal.
Nope.
What about that save midway through it?
It was a brilliant save. I think we saw it similar on the TV last night or whatever. I think they had the Leeds West Brom game where the goalie tipped one just over from that position. It was a brilliant save. He's not had too many to make in the first few weeks of the season, and we've only kept a couple of clean sheets. So I think he's due a clean sheet and a break, as we all are.
You didn't score in the first period, but you could have done.
Yeah, we had enough chances. Davis Keller-Dunn hit the bar. You know, you're talking about an inch or two, the difference between getting that equaliser. But I didn't think the front three were very good in the first half. We were looking for Will Swan for a little spark, nothing. Lucas didn't get hold of the ball for us. Davis Keller-Dunn didn't run beyond. So disappointed in the front three.
What did you expect or demand at half time?
Just a little bit more. We had to make changes again with Bailey and Stephen Quinn being injured, so it was another reshuffle. We're running out of cards rapidly, but Jordan Barry again helped us out, and Lucas goes to full back, Jordan goes centre half, and I thought they were both excellent back there. And then we just wanted to have a little bit more of a go, and I thought we did that. Reece couldn't start him. He hasn't trained for the last 10 days hardly with this sort of hip problem he's had, so it was a gamble if we'd have started him, but he comes on, he has an impact on the game, running beyond, and scored a very good goal, and Davis should tie it up for us with his one-on-one. Was it before or after?
Before, I think.
Before. Once again, I think if Davis gets the goal, I think we're going to win.
Yeah, you must have thought that one was surely going to go in. That one from Keeler-Dunn, one-on-one.
Yeah, not certain, but we just wish a better sort of effort, a shot or something, and we always say, you know, don't mess around. Finish with get a shot off. Our good play, we're not getting enough shots off. Ollie Clark should have got one off on the edge of the box second half, and the brilliant positions were not being clinical enough and making the right decision.
You'd bank on Keeler-Dunn scoring, wouldn't you? Was he in two minds?
I think at least two. Probably more. I said you've got to have a clear idea when you do go clear in that situation. Then as you get closer, the goalie might change your mind. He might do something. But yeah, you'd have fancied him to have a better effort at least.
And as you mentioned a few moments ago, the versatile Jordan Barry was the architect for Stag's equaliser, and that was some ball launching it up the field for Reece Oates.
Yeah, I think launching's a little bit of a poor description. I think that suggests without much thought. But
no, it didn't at all. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, just a good through ball all over the top, you know. And Reece Oates is doing what he does well, and we missed that running beyond in the first half, and he just got there before the goalkeeper, and just then the dry pitch probably helped a little bit, held the ball up, and then he's tapped it into an empty net, and then from that point you think there's only one winner.
Is that where you really thought you could hurt them today, in behind?
Yeah, we didn't run in the first half. The three strikers didn't run beyond, and sometimes it'll all be brilliant as we have been in games and we're playing to feet and everything, and when it's not quite coming off, then you need that option, and we've talked about it in the first couple of weeks of the season, and say for whatever reason the opposition might be closing you down, let's just dink a couple over the back four, and say, but the front three were disappointing.
Apart from finishing, you couldn't have done much more in the final third today, could you?
No, I don't think so. The situations we created, again, crosses, lots of corners, lots of reasonably good playing around the penalty area. It's just getting that shot off, and also getting a break as well in the penalty area. You know, when you do hit the bar and the post away from home, say an inch or two from winning the game.
What's the prognosis with Cargill and Quinn, who had to come off at the break?
Bailey Cargill, hamstring strain, just tight and a very slight strain, we hope, just on the far side there when he stretched through a ball. Stephen Quinn's got a kicker whack on his knee, so we'll get that checked out this week, but both enforced to add to the numbers in the treatment room.
We've not spoken to you on camera since Alfie Kilgore. Well, the news about Alfie Kilgore being out for the season with a ruptured Achilles tendon. Just give us your comment on that, if you would.
devastating for him. Absolutely terrible news. There's varying thoughts about how long you're out with them, but we're thinking it's probably going to be this season. There are occasions, other players, where they can get back within sort of 6 months or something like that, but I think in our minds that would be a major bonus if he was. But he's actually, I think, in surgery about now, or he has been this afternoon, which is great because you have to do them in a week, otherwise they start healing and knitting together, and then you have further problems when your Achilles does snap. So while we've been playing the game, he's been under the knife, and hope everything's gone well for him.
Yeah, we echo that. What about the other three, Lewis, Johnson and Boateng?
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, all had scans this week. One calf, one groin, one hamstring. Just what's happening throughout football at the moment. I'm not sure it's the added time or anything, I'm not sure what it is, but I think all levels of football at the moment are suffering from quite a few injuries and muscle injuries. So, as I say, we're doing everything possible to prevent them with all the prehab and the stretching. We're actually on a training schedule more like March and April at the moment, where we're doing as little contact as we can to avoid injuries, and really concentrating, as we always do, on the stretching and everything like that. So it's just football. Manchester City, you've got the best of everything in the world. Their best players out for 4 months with a hamstring in the first game of the season. That's football, it happens. It's a physical game, and even when you don't get kicked and you don't get contact injuries, you get muscle injuries.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got the microscope out this week and the thinking cap on, and just rack your brains as to how it's happened.
Yeah, we're looking for patterns, and there isn't one. They're all random. Callum Johnson just hooking a ball at Doncaster, not a full hook or anything like that, just a half a thing, and felt his hamstring. Aaron Lewis just came on during the first half. Hiram passing one ball out wide to Quinny the other night. It's football.
The Stags are playing so well so far this season, but you are low on numbers now, aren't you? What do you do?
Well, we're close to getting somebody on loan on Friday, so we'll pursue that again this week. But we don't mind as long as we can get the sort of team we had out today. It's going to be a stretch now without Bailey and possibly Stephen Quinn. Good to have George Williams back. Didn't want to risk him today. He wasn't down to train until next week, so it would have been taking a chance to put him on today. So I'm glad we got away with it without him, with the others filling in. But we certainly can't afford any more, and we need the others back as quickly as possible. Gailey's back doing a little bit of running, James Gale, which is good. John Joe O'Toole's back doing a little bit of running. Macca's being tested next week, and then he'll be, if he all comes through, he'll start running, and he'll be 4 to 6 weeks after that. So we've just got to be patient, and we've got to get through until people get fit again. We need people to keep doing what Jordan Barry did today. So I thought he was our best player by a country mile, going different positions, out of his known position as well, right back to centre half. I thought he was brilliant in both.
Thank you.